Hi guys, for today's video, I'm going to do a small pickups. Well, it's not small, but it's a smaller video because my last two videos were more of a project and I kind of need a simple week. And I haven't done a pickups in a while, so I was just like, why not? Oh, and please check out the last two videos I released in case you didn't. They're really good. Now, I'm going to share the games that I got from the last 3 to 4 months. When was the last one? It's been so long. So this pickups will be the ones for December, January, February, and a little bit of March. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first game I want to mention is Princess Peach Showtime. I am loving this game so much. I am so excited. It is very good, and I'm currently streaming it. Though from what I've been hearing, it's really short. From what I played this weekend, I'm about halfway through, which is a shame because this game is so fun. The levels are awesome. Every level is like handcrafted to the ability that Peach has, and it feels like an experience every time you go to each level. And I love it for that. Now, some people might not like it, mainly because it's a little bit too easy. I really don't mind easy games. Though, if you do want to get the collectibles, they can be a little bit hard to get because there's a lot of them and they're easily missed. And the superpowers are really good. Now, my favorite ability has to be the Sword Fighter because it's just OP. It even has this Bayonetta-like dodge mechanic, which is really cool to see. The one critique I will give it is the detective one, for me personally, is the worst. So yeah, I'm really loving this game, in case you guys couldn't tell. Next game on this list is another hype game, and that is Unicorn Overload. This game is really good. Now, this was developed by VanillaSoft and published by Atlas. Now, this is Vanillaware take on Fire Emblem. It's probably the best way I could describe it, but it has its own unique features. So opposed to Fire Emblem, where you take one unit and you move them, in this game, you first start off with a party of 2, and slowly as the game goes on, you could upgrade it to 3, 4, 5, and you put each character in that little unit. Now, this is a really creative move because you can make each unit where they balance each other's weaknesses. Some classes are better in the back and some are better in the front, and you can also choose a leader, which kind of affects how fast the units go on in a map. Speaking of the map, this game is an active time mechanic kind of game. You take out your units and you make them move to a certain location, and once you finish mapping where your units are going, then you can let the time pass and it just flows. As for the story, it's pretty basic. Young Lord discovers that he is the future king of this land that's ruled by an evil dictator, and it's your job to get the liberation moving and to get his kingdom back. That's basically the story. Now, of course, there are different things going on as well, and there's different characters. It's not anything groundbreaking, but it's really fun. I love this game, and I love streaming this with you guys, so that was pretty cool and fun. You guys seem to really like my master tactical skills. I see it.
Oh, they got it. No. Okay, over. Oh my gosh, she's just floating there dead.
To me.
Oh no. Game over. I spent too much time trying to get these armored dudes. I do need a mage.
Now, currently, I'm still in the very beginning. I'm doing a lot of the side stuff in the first continent, so I could get all the goodies from that before I go on to the next continent. And if you guys want me to stream this more, then please let me know in the comments down below. Next game on this list is The Legend of Legacy HD Remaster Deluxe Edition. I haven't started this game. I do know it's a remake of the 3DS title. I've never played it, and I was always curious about it, and the 3DS being dead essentially, it was pretty hard to get a copy of the 3DS version. So when they announced it for the Switch, I was like, yay. Now, funny story though, I wasn't gonna get this game this month, but instead I got Dragon's Dogma 2. So I was like, why pay $70 for a game I'm iffy about when I could buy it later on in the future? So I returned it, and with the money I got from that, I bought The Legends of Legacy. And from what I've been hearing, this is a pretty solid JRPG that a lot of people seem to love when it was on the 3DS. And I adored the chibi art style. It looks very, very cute. It says, discover the story of a lost land. Pretty generic, but okay. So yeah, I'm glad I got this one, and plus it was $49 instead of a $70 game, so win-win. As for Dragon's Dogma 2, I am personally going to wait for a sale, mostly because it's a Capcom game and they usually go on sale really often. Now, I don't understand what Capcom is doing with these microtransactions. It is very bad. Now, one thing I want to know is, please don't judge anybody who's actually playing it and enjoying it. And please don't harass any content creators who are covering it. Speaking of Capcom, next on this list is Apollo Justice, the Ace Attorney trilogy. Now, I love the Great Ace Attorney and the original Phoenix Wright trilogy. I love those games. They are very, very fun and suspenseful. The characters are awesome. It's just an amazing time. So I really wanted to play the Apollo Justice trilogy, but unfortunately they were only stuck on the 3DS. But fortunately, we got the trilogy on the Nintendo Switch, and I'm really excited to give this game a try. Now, I've heard a lot of people say Apollo Justice isn't as great as the other ones, so there's that, but I can't wait to just play it and come to my own conclusions. Since this is a trilogy pack, it comes with all 3 of the games. The first one is Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney. The second one is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. And the third one is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. Also, this trilogy comes with a lot of new goodies, like the art library. You can listen to the music of this game, which is just fantastic. So this trilogy comes jam-packed. Though Capcom has not been the best recently, I will give them props that their handling of the Ace Attorney games are fantastic. Now, I did start this game a bit. From what I played, it's been awesome. Alright, next game on this list is Omori. Now, I do have this game on the PC and I started playing it, but it tackles a lot of dark issues that I really did not want to go through at that moment, so I did put it down. But when they released a physical edition, I was like, might as well play it on the Switch. But needless to say, I think I'm in a better headspace to tackle this game again. Oh, bonus points for stuff in the box. It came with a manual and a picture of Basil and Omori, which is very, very cute. Next game on this list is Another Code Recollections. I've started playing this game, but a bunch of other games took control of my schedule and I had to sideline this one for a bit, though I do want to pick it up very, very soon. Next on this list is Mario vs. Donkey Kong. This game is really, really nice to play in between all these heavy RPGs that I'm playing. It's easy to pick up and it's very relaxing, and I honestly really love it. The puzzles are not as challenging, but some are a little bit challenging. The little Mario toys are adorable, and the rivalry between Donkey Kong and Mario really harkens to the original Mario game where you had to save Pauline from Donkey Kong. And also, I do love how the rivalry in the Mario movie kind of rivals this dynamic. It's very cute. Alright, so that is it for the Switch games. Now time for the PlayStation 5 games. First, we have Persona 3 Reload. Although this is apart from all the Atlas controversies going on, I really don't want to get into it, but I do want to say that I am really disappointed on how they handled the Answer DLC stuff. That should have been in my $70 remake game. Atlas, you're getting a little bit too frisky for my liking. Anyways, I am really loving this game. I like all the improvements and glow-ups that the characters got. Very nice to see. I love a lot of the aesthetics in this game, which is blue, and I like blue. And plus, a lot of the social links are fully voice acted, which is just fantastic, though the story is staying the same. And that's kind of why I'm not playing this game really too hard, because not too long ago, I already played Persona 3 Portable, so I really want to take my time with this game. I'm not in a rush to see how the story ends and stuff, because I already know how it ends. I'm in no rush and I'm just enjoying the journey. And the next game I got is Grand Blue Fantasy Relink for the PlayStation 5. Now, not gonna lie, I bought into the hype. So this one kind of went straight to the backlog, though I do hope to play it and maybe stream it because the game is not that long. And this is the first time I've heard of the franchise of Grand Blue Fantasy, but I know that a lot of fans really love it. Speaking of fantasy, the last PlayStation 5 game is Final Fantasy Rebirth Deluxe Edition. Look at this big boy. It includes a steelbook case, reversible cover, mini soundtrack CD, and hardback art book. I actually haven't played it yet. I know, a shocker, it's a big hitter when it comes to JRPGs. I only completed chapter 1 that I did on stream. I just want to experience this game when I feel like it's time to experience it. And recently I just beat Crisis Core. I'm still recovering from that because that game is a emotional damage. And I'm also a mood gamer, which basically is I play the games I'm in the mood for. If I'm not in the mood for a game, I will not play it. So I'm just gonna play it when I'm in the mood for it. Yeah, okay. Next we have some gaming goodies. First one being the Sora amiibo for Smash Bros. I really wanted to get this amiibo mainly because I love Sora and I love Kingdom Hearts. So the next goodies I got is very cute, and that is my Ryza plushies. I have Ryza and Claudia. I pre-ordered these things from Good Smile like a year ago and they finally arrived and they're just so cute. I love them so much. So that is it for my pickups. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please tell me if you got any pickups from these last few months. You can find me on my socials in the description down below. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the day, and as always, play a good game. Peace.